Hello internet, and welcome back to a brand spanking new video. Wow, that was a lot of energy. In last week's video, I welcomed you guys to the new year, and I talked a little bit about what to expect in this coming year with content and the type of content that I want to be putting out. One of the key points that I mentioned was that I wanted to make music-based / music-related content. And well, here I am delivering on that very promise with the first music roundup of 2019. Yep, you heard me right. I'm going to be doing these types of videos that I will call music roundups, where I just talk about a couple of albums or songs and that I like, and I recommend new music to you guys. Without further ado, music roundup 2019. Hi, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about 5 albums that you should totally listen to as a way to start off your new year. I've actually already created a Spotify playlist with all of these albums on it, so link in the description, go check it out. So what better way to kick off the new year than with some dope new music that really gets you bopping your head, you know what I'm saying? Up first, we have the freshly released 9-track album, Complaint from Watsky. Certainly a different feel to this album than his previous work, but nonetheless, you can't deny the offbeat, enigmatic Watsky feel that flows through the album track to track. You got some songs with some crazy melodic autotune, which is a very interesting touch if I do say so myself, but there's no mistaking the killer wordplay when the quickfire raps from Watsky. Once he goes, he freaking goes, and he sends it. Up next, we have another album that just so happened to drop on the same day as the previous album I mentioned. Gnash released his debut album, We, on Friday, January 11th, and I've personally been looking forward for this album for quite a while now. It's a pretty mellow album. It's super chill, down to earth, has the right amount of sadness and depression just sprinkled in there. So it's a great album to cry to if you want, Not that I have or anything. Moving on, let's brighten up the mood just a little bit with album number 3 on this list. Real Big Fish dropped an album at the end of last year titled Life Sucks, Let's Dance. And well, it's a banger, dude. Honestly. If you're looking for satire, sarcasm, and a little bit of existential dread just kind of drizzled in there, trust me, this album is for you. It's classic ska in the works, my dudes. Sick album, bro. Sick album. Super pumped, high energy songs that make you want to get up and just kind of do a little boogie. But if you listen to the lyrics, it's full of ironic lyrics and a positive outlook on an absolutely miserable life. Man, if that ain't some good stuff, I don't know what is. Take a listen. It's an upbeat downer. Does that make sense? Since we're on the topic of last year's releases, I got another album from last year, but honestly, it deserves a lot more attention in 2019. I'm talking about the 1975's masterpiece, A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. Very long album title. More of an abstract artistic point of view on society and relationships and all that deep stuff, It's so much more than just an album. It's a really good album. I don't think I can sum up what this one is because it's just so abstract and contemporary, and it's crazy. So you should definitely listen to it for yourself and get to experience it for yourself. It's a bop. 2-time, I'm obsessed with that song. Alright, well, here we are. We've made it to the end. Number 5 on this list. Now, this one isn't so much of an album, rather than a bunch of singles from an upcoming album that's actually scheduled to be released at the end of this month, I believe January 25th. The track's name is Medicine by the band Bring Me the Horizon. It's off of their upcoming album titled Ammo. Ammo? Which one is it? I don't know. A lot of people don't like it when certain post-hardcore and screamo groups kind of drift away from their home genres, but if there's one thing that Bring Me the Horizon has done well, is exactly that. They've done such a good job at departing from that post-hardcore emo screamo scene, and they've kind of really evolved and grown with the new age of music. Certainly it's not as hardcore and as harsh and as brash and in your face as their older albums, but I've taken a serious appreciation to their newer stuff, and it's really fun to listen to. With their last 2 releases, they've done that nice transition from brash screamo to pop rock. If you haven't heard of this band before, I do recommend you checking out their older stuff. I personally really enjoyed their last album, That's the Spirit. If the new album is anything like those 3 released singles, it's going to be groundbreaking. It's going to be a groundbreaking experience, and I'm going to be jamming to it as soon as it drops. Well, there you go, 5 albums that I recommend to check out as a way to start off your new year. I hope you guys take some time to check these out. As I mentioned earlier, I did make a Spotify playlist with these 5 albums. The link is going to be in the description. You should totally check it out. Give the songs a listen to for yourself, maybe add 1 or 2 to your playlist. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hey, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be making more videos like this, as well as other stuff that I mentioned in the previous video. And anyways, as I like to say in every single video, I'll see you guys in the next one. But for now, peace.